All right, we're here. You've made it. We had some chaos, but it wouldn't be a stream without chaos at the beginning. So hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. I'm a practical eccentric, and I am here for Winter Burrow, which I believe we will be wrapping up today. I have no idea how quickly, and if we have time, I will follow that up with some Bookshop Simulator because I really don't think there's that much time left in Winter Burrow. So let us go ahead and do, and if you've popped in right as stream started for like the first, I don't know, 8-9 minutes, I had to do something weird to get music going on today. And because it's different than what I normally do, I guess I did not hit play. So if you popped in and there was no sound, well, that was why. Because I had to do something weird to make it happen at all. And then I didn't actually make it happen at all. Well, now it's happening because I caught it, you know. But anyway, I also had to help people get ready to go. They have errands and stuff to do. They had to go over to my father-in-law's house to help him with some stuff. So that was fun. Like right as I hit play, or right as I hit go live. So I was like, well, oh well. All right. But now we will pull a card and see what's happening. All right. The card of the day is confidence. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, no, the glare is terrible. Oh, God, it's so bad today. Can I cover? Oh, I might be able to get, oh, you know what? I think I might, ooh. Nope, that's worse. It's like a fridge. God, woman, put it in the middle. Oh, there's like a sweet spot. Like a fridge with magnets and like a little kid's drawing on there. But anthropomorphic. All right. Confidence. In this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? Okay. Confidence, eh? Okay. Yeah, that, you know, taking pride in that thing like you would something that your kid makes, but doing that for yourself, that's an interesting way of describing confidence. So there we go. The message of the day is confidence. Do with it what you will. Stick yourself on a fridge. And be proud, I suppose. It's funny. All right. So I'm going to stick that up there, and then we'll close this because we don't need it anymore. And then we will go to, how do I do the sound thing now that it's different? I don't know. Can I do it this way? Oh, I can. Fancy. Ooh, I might have to look into this as a how I do things kind of thing. All right. And then I need to switch to this. Aha. Hello. There we go. All right. So now I can do that. And then we'll deal with this, and we'll make sure that we get all of our screens the way they need to be, at least theoretically. All right. And I can turn the sound back up on my ears and continue. Okay. We're here. We did it. Huzzah. Chaos and all. That's how we learn and grow and do all of the things. We survived the chaos. Okay, so I need some food, it looks like, but not desperately so. I is still not inventory in this game. Okay, so it looks like we have already cleared out all of our stuff. It is almost bedtime, so let's go ahead and take a peek. Oh, that's right. Aunt Betalina is now in her home. I don't see any quests, though, so that's interesting. Do I have any mushrooms growing? Those mushrooms that never grew? We're just going to pretend don't exist. It's just disturbed earth. It's fine. All right, well, let's exit and go over. This is where we find out that there's literally nothing else to do. And that, you know, what we did on Thursday was actually the end of the game. That would be really funny, actually. Hello. Darling child, how lovely to see you. It'll have to be brief today, I'm afraid. I'm exhausted, and there's a lot to do before we send out invitations for the feast. Roasting, toasting, practicing my hosting, and I haven't the faintest idea what to cook. There'll be a lot of different tastes at the table if you catch my drift. How to keep everyone happy? Maybe they could bring some food of their own? What a good idea! If each guest brings a delicacy of their own, there'll be something to suit everybody's appetite and more to share. Would you be clear? Or would you be a dear? Find everyone who's helped us through this winter and invite them to our dinner. Tell each of them to bring a special treat. Ooh, how exciting. Sorry, I haven't been sleeping very well. The Burrow is wonderful, but recently there have been noises beneath the floorboards. Hauntings, your old granny would say. And in the past, I would have laughed at her, but those noises I hear in the dead of night, they make me shiver, as though my mind knows the sound from a different life. Ah, but look at you, listening to the twitchings of my old whiskers. Don't you worry about your old auntie. Now, when you've got not when you've got invitations to deliver. Okay. Find Bufo, find Gnawtusk, find Moss, find Willow. Okay. This game better not end on a super sad note after it started on such a super sad note, you know? Because her coughing and yawning and talking about being tired and stuff like that makes me a little nervous. So, nope. Wonder how many of these invitations I can get out before it's time to go home. Or time to rest. I guess I don't have to be home. Alright. Hello. Hey, Pollywog, look who's come to see us. Good to see you, pal. Everything all right? My Aunt Betalina and I were wondering if you'd like to come for dinner. Oh, yeah? Sounds nice, that. I was just saying this morning that we don't know our neighbors well enough. What do you think, toddler? You up for it? Definitely, yeah. Might even bring one of me beetle pies. Heh, that sounds like a plan. We'll see you there then, kid. All right. So if I go up to the left, that should be Gnawtusk. I might be able to get Gnawtusk and Willow. No, Moss. But I might not be able to get down here and get Willow, which is fine. Because if I get them first thing in the morning, theoretically, that'll put me in a position for getting whatever's next on the to-do list after, you know, in the same day. Because it's almost night. But I got good clothes, I've got food if I need it, and we're going to houses, which means we'll warm up, you know? Share it with a sweet cake or with some scones and jam. Tea without a party's like a beaver with no... Darn. Really thought I had that one. Anywho, good to see you, friend. Cup of tea to warm your whiskers? Yes, please. That's the spirit. Here, a brand new brew from me to you. Haha. Not bad, eh? Or not bad, yeah? Pretty good, even. Notice those creamy, buttery notes? Ground hazelnuts, finely whisked. I found a whole stash of them near the mole here just over yonder. Perfectly good hazelnuts just sitting in the snow. Talk about luck. Wait a minute. Anywho, what brings you to my neck of the Northlands, friend? Auntie wants her friends to come for dinner. That means you. A grand feast over at Betalina's? Well, poke my hide and call me a porcupine. It'd be my pleasure. Matter of fact, I've been mighty eager to share what I've been brewing up here. After all, tea ain't half as good when you drink it alone. Count me in. You supply the mugs, and I'll bring something good to sip. I'll be looking forward to it, friend. All right. So now I go left, not up. Up. Sounds like you found Willow's hazelnuts. Wonder what that means. Does it mean something? Or is it just a coincidence? Oh. Nah. Oop. Let's see. Probably down and then. Nope, not down and then. Left and then. It's not this left, though. This left? No, it is down. Oh, I was looking at the wrong section of map. Duh. Anyway. It's starting to warm up here again. This is the one with the weird offshoot, but is it... Where is the weird offshoot? I feel like oh. I was like, am I following the wrong path of leaves? Because that's not great. Okay. I wonder if I should go ahead and eat this mushroom stew. We're not, like, hurting yet, really. Ho, mouse, listen to this. I dreamt I saw a tapestry big as the sky. Deep blue and indigo it was. And on it were all these little silverfish wriggling and squirming like stars. Do you know what it meant? No. Was it a bad dream? Nah. Probably went to bed thinking about food. Now, what was it you came to tell me? Well, speaking of, would you come to Auntie's for dinner? Of course I will. I need to give Betalina her shawl back. After I patch it up. And I ought to thank her for shaking loose those memories. Tell her I ain't the same mouse I used to be, but I'll bet she ain't the same mouse. Oh, there's so much to tell her. Let me go see what I've got in the old larder. Alright, so I think we'll go home, and then we'll hit Willow up first thing in the morning, and then we'll see where we are for the feast. I bet I could make it there if I really wanted to. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot I did all the cute matching stuff up here. Alright. Sleep until morning. Because I feel like the feast and everybody getting back together feels very much like a conclusion. So I'm hoping my assumptions are right, you know? Played a few days of Bookshop Simulator in preparation for today because I'd really like to open up the last location that's available. That'd be great. But we won't be able to do it if this game has more to it, so... I have no idea. I have no idea if I'll get to that today or not. Ah, good morning. How are you, Miss Bama? I hope you are doing well. We are inviting all of the critters to come for a feast. Is it over this way? Or is it... No, it should be this way. I hope you are doing well this morning. Staying warm if it is still cold where you are. Is it not this way? I don't remember. Oh, for a second I thought my phone was making noise. Losing my mind slowly. In real time in front of everyone. Oh, crap. Hello. I'm glad the screen starts flashing red because I forgot that I was supposed to eat that like right away in the morning. But it's also really good food, so it doesn't... It heals me. Is this the correct direction? It is. Okay, I was like, wait a second. All right, Willow. Hello, Mouseling. I was just about to come and find you. It's time for me to say goodbye. I long to burrow beyond the gnarled oaks. I am convinced the moles didn't just disappear. Perhaps I can find them, perhaps not. Your stories have helped me see. Not every great deed is written down in a history book. This forest is full of brave animals whose tales are known only to themselves. I think it's time I include myself in that number. Would you have time to join us for dinner before you leave? Oh, of course. I always have time for a feast. I will bring my special worm bolognese with a little shredded berry yeast. Yes. Oh, and just the other night, I found a tunnel right under Betalina's floor. I was thinking that was what she was hearing. I called out, but she must have been sleeping. She heard me and thought I was a ghost? Ho, 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 ho. No, that's too many hoes. Wait. Not for many years, I hope. And next time, I will be sure to knock. Now, goodbye. I should put the water on. All right. Talk to Auntie. Huzzah. I only have a 3-day work week next week. I had to take off for the kids' parent-teacher conferences. Oh, that reminds me, I need to sign up for the youngest's. My oldest, all of his are first come, first serve, and he has 8 classes. So if I try to see all of the teachers, it's better just to take the day off, and then I can fit the little ones into the schedule somehow. Where am I going? Going up this way? And then Friday, I'm taking off because I worked Saturday, so I worked yesterday. So I'm taking that off for that. And then I decided to take an extra day off after President's Day because they added in President's Day to our time off. The days we get off every year. So I get another nice long weekend relatively quickly. I mean, the other times I've taken off, besides my regular time, has been kind of for reasons, not just willy-nilly. So, it's kind of weird to have this much time off at the beginning of the year, but I'm not going to complain. Lazy Sunday and finally warming up. Nice. Speaking of finally warming up, I need to put my blanket on. Not that it's terribly cold out, but my toes always get chilly. I did put fuzzy socks on after my shower, though, today, so I was prepared. All right. Oh, Auntie's not here anymore. She's at her own house. Well, I'm glad you are having a nice lazy Sunday. I would like to have a lazy Sunday, but I do have laundry to catch up on because I would have done it yesterday if I had been home. So, you really have invited everyone? Then they'll be here soon. Oh, I can't believe it. Thank you, little one. Now help me lay this table. We're not going to mention that it wasn't a ghost. Oh, cute. I had made so many friends since coming home to the Burrow. As I listened to them sharing food and laughter, I couldn't help but feel that I'd found something deeper than that. That evening was my first family dinner in a very long time. I had a feeling it wouldn't be the last. There we go. I had a feeling the feast was the end. This is the end of the main story. There is still more content to enjoy if you select continue. Wait, what? Open solstice decorations box? What? Do I have that in my inventory? No. Where is that? Your parents would be so proud of all you've done, child. You've mended so many more things than the old bridge. Okay. I was expecting that to be the end. Well. What do you mean there's more content? That was very cute, though. Where's the solstice box? Is it in here? Hold on, hold on. The days are getting shorter. The air is getting colder. Winter solstice is almost here. Find your parents' old box of decorations in the basement. There we go. And prepare for the longest night of the year. Okay. Aha! Your parents' old box of solstice decorations. They look broken and worn. Let's repair them and get ready for the festive season. Okay. All right, I have everything, but see, I needed that silk that I got. Oh, I'm gonna need more. Okay, what is this? I need more silk. I should have enough of those, though. So I need 3, 6, 8 of whatever rope that is. I feel like it's the fur. And then I need 1, 4, 7 silk. So I need to go get 5 more silk. Okay, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and do the 8. Nope. Why is it when I'm by the chair, it wants me to cook, and when I'm by the stove, it wants me to... Is it not this? What is that? Is it here? It's this. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And now I need to go get 5 more silk. But what was I gonna say just before that? Oh, my brain ate it. I know I was mentioning I have to do laundry. I don't know, I feel like there was something else. But yeah, we're back up into like between the 40s and the 60s. Doesn't mean that the winter's over, because there could always be more cold coming, but... It was just very strange. Yesterday I was outside working on Saturday, and I took a break and stepped outside, because sometimes when it's cold out, you're like, oh, I want to go see the sun if it's out. So that's what I did. Nope, that's not the direction. I need to go this way. But I was like, it's just bizarre for it to be the beginning of February and I'm out here enjoying the sun, and it wasn't even really that cold. Like, I just took my scarf. I didn't bother with my coat. I was glad I had it at the end of the day because it was still chilly. Not cold, just chilly. But... Okay, that's 2. It's probably more than enough, but... There's one right here, so I might as well snag it. And that's probably plenty. I will say that gathering all those resources, you know, early and then consistently over time really paid off in this game because, you know, I haven't really had to take a break from questing to stop and do that stuff since that one really big push I did on like the second stream, I think it was, where I kind of methodically went around to each of the different biome spaces and gathered a bunch of stuff. I've had to collect a few things, like the silk. I needed some more silk, and you know, the fur. There was that one moment of that fur where I was like 2 units shy or something, but the game also isn't huge, so I mean, it wouldn't make sense for them to be like, and now you have to spend half of your time collecting resources. It's like you can just kind of integrate it, maybe one big push like I did. And although I do generally enjoy longer games, I don't mind, you know, having like kind of a nice tight little game to fit in every once in a while, you know? Need to do laundry too? Yeah. It's just because people won't go around naked. I keep telling my kids, I was like, if we could all just like live in a nudist colony, there'd be so much less laundry to do. Improve front door lights. Does it automatically decorate for me? There's something about these lights that glows differently. Why are there 5 tiers now? Take down. No, thank you. Oh. Okay. What? There were 3 at first. What? Ooh, I might have to go scrounging around for some stuff. So I need some of that. Let's see. I could do this one. Crazy. Oh, look, they do. They automatically go up. Cute little lights. Okay. Okay, so I need some more of that. 2 of those. 2 of those. Plus, okay, so that's 5 more of that rope. I saw 2, so that's 3 of those. 4. Okay. Interesting. So it was 5 of these. Right? Three, 4. And then... Nice. I wasn't quite sure how much fur I had accumulated because there was a period of time where I just kept picking it up because I knew that I would probably need it, and since it was harder to get than a lot of other stuff. So I'm glad that it's helpful, you know? Improve the fireplace. Okay. Repair. Look at how much stuff I have. So much stuff. Ah, 2 more silk. Dang. Oh, and then the silk for this. Okay. There's 9 now. Interesting. Okay, so I need to figure out how much I need for this. And then 2 in addition to that. Okay, but that's not too bad. Oh, look how cute. With a little wreath on the door. Okay, hold on. Is it here? 2, so I need 4. 4 silk in total. Can I do that before nighttime? Leg it. Make it happen. I have food. There's no reason to stress about any of this, even though it's getting late. I just thought about that. So, my husband saw that the Bioshock games, the remastered versions, are on sale right now for Steam. And if you've never experienced Bioshock, I definitely recommend it. It's such a good series. And especially the time of the time it came out, like, it's so good. But I think all of the remasters plus like all of the DLC stuff is like $12 right now. So he was like, should I go ahead and get it? And I'm like, I kind of feel like we should just have it. And they're single player, so like we could buy one copy of it, and then if like our kids wanted to try it out, they could, you know. But I helped my husband play, I think, all of them to some extent. I feel like I might have helped him play at least the puzzles on the first and the third game, because we used to do that a lot, where he would do a lot of the shooting, fighting stuff, and then I would do the running around and collecting and things like that. Is there no webs on any of this over here? Did I get any? Okay, I got 2 silk from killing that one. That's less than ideal, though. I really don't want to have to kill them to get the silk. I just want to find webs on the bushes and stuff, because that's quicker, you know? And it's getting chilly. There we go. There we go. And because I'm here, although I think there is one right over here, so I might not want to push it too much, because I'm really not looking to get in fights in the middle of the night that are long and obnoxious, you know? Yeah. I might have to go ahead and eat another mushroom stew, but we'll see. But I was just thinking, I really didn't participate in the second one as much. Like, I remember some of it, but I feel like he played it more without me. And that almost makes me want to, because I feel like I've started playing the first one by myself a couple of times, like just randomly, just because I was like, I really like the world. I really like the aesthetic. I like the, you know, the style of it, the art design, the sound design, you know, the story, all of that. But I don't know if I've ever actually played it all the way through to the end myself. And so that almost makes me feel like I want to do that. And they're remastered too, so it makes me feel like, yep. And we're making it. I'm gonna sleep so that I heal, because I don't want to sit here and look at this frosted, red pulsing danger while I'm finishing up the decorating. Oh, look at all the stuff upstairs. In a second you'll see it better, because I went to bed. Look at that. So cute, with little pine cones and berries and stuff. Adorable. All right. Nope, I need to make that silk rope stuff. And then I think I need one of these too. All right. So, but yeah, I was thinking about, you know, I really haven't ever, and he told me about some of the stuff that happened in the second game, but I really don't remember much of anything in it. So it'd be interesting to play that one all the way through. Cute. Okay. Put up the solstice tree. And that's it for this. Yeah, okay. And I could take the stuff down if I want to. Craft a holiday tree. Craft holiday tree burrower. What? Where is it? Is it over here? Ah, it is. Okay. So there's this one. Oh, interesting. There are 3 different kinds of trees. Oh. And apparently you need them to make... Ah, more silk. Pain in my butt. Well, let's go ahead and craft this one, since that's the one it tells me to do. Alright, and visit moss. Can I put it down? I feel like I should put these planters away. Like, if she's not here to grow stuff in them... Oh. Bufo, Gnawtusk, and moss. Okay. Well, we'll go up and do moss first. We'll kind of do the reverse of what we did to invite them. And honestly, the last time I even picked up BioShock has been a long time ago. So it might be fun to just kind of revisit. Mouse, how good to see you. You're looking well, rosy cheeks and all. What brings you this way? I came to see if you were preparing for the winter solstice. Solstice? Oh yeah, I love it. When I was just a little hoglet, my Grammy used to knit me a fresh hat and sweater every year. Good thick yarn, too. Enough to keep me warm till the next solstice. Of course, I learned to make myself eventually, to carry on Grammy's tradition. Was it time I'd knit a brand new hat and sweater for Pine Sap. Tell you the truth, I've been feeling pretty nervous about solstice this year. It's quieter, but busier too, somehow. Not that I was expecting visitors, oh no. But still, it's strange having nobody to care for. Makes me think of my Grammy once I learned to knit for myself. Did she feel this way too? Like you just ain't needed anymore? Auntie says being useful isn't the same as being loved. Does she now? Heh, Betalina's a smart old mouse. Maybe I'm the elder now too, passing on my traditions. Here, my solstice gift to you. Cute! Risky behavior. That's the name of the game. No matter if it's cozy or not. I gotta make it risky somehow. My Grammy's old knitting patterns. I know them by heart now anyway. Try them out. You can make your first solstice sweater. Now get, before you make an old hog weepy. Okay. Although it's not risky right now. We're doing okay right now. I can't guarantee that in a little bit it won't be risky, but, you know, for now, we're comfortable. But yeah, I was ready for the food. If my health got to the point where it was like, I'm not going to make it to the door. But I knew if I could just get inside the house that I would be able to get to the bed, you know? Is it up? Yes. Great. Yes. Okay, I was like, wait, did I actually look at the full path, or did I just be like, oh yeah, that seems right? Because that would also be something I would do. All right. Do I still have my light on? I do. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, this is not the correct direction. I have to go up and then over. All right, I'm going to piss you off again. Yep. What did we watch? Oh, we watched the new Muppet Show. It was fun. The kids loved it. They did a really good job of capturing, you know, the set and everything. So that was fun. My husband got emotional because, have I mentioned? I don't know if I've actually mentioned that my mother-in-law did pass away at the end of the year. And I feel like I've been kind of keeping that vague, but we can say it. But he remembered when the Muppet Show first played that he was home, you know, like he was young enough that they watched it when he was a kid. So he got emotional last night watching it, but in like a good way, you know? So. Well, hey there, bud. You're lucky you caught me. I was just about to head on over to Betalina's. I've been spending a lot of time there lately, actually. Your auntie's a true friend. Matter of fact, she's even having me over for the solstice feast. Haven't had a solstice feast since I don't know when. Still, I've always loved this time of year, gifting season. In fact, I've been preparing a solstice gift just for Betalina. Ever since she made it back to her own burrow, she's made it as safe as a... Ever since she made it back to her own burrow, she's made it as safe of a place for me as it is for her. I wanted to make something that shows just how special that is to me. So I've been working on some fine carved furniture for my fine new friend. I even wrote down how I did it, so I don't go forgetting. Here, why don't you take a couple of copies? Call it my solstice gift to you. Ooh, those are nice. I like this bed. Cool. Huh. I was sure I had more instructions than just this. I'm sure I'll find them. Or hey, maybe you can keep an eye out for them, friend. Any bitty scraps of paper you find out here, consider them yours. Oh, it's like you've been running around to look for stuff? Either way, here's hoping the solstice is kind to us this year. Alright. Craft fine bed, craft fine couch. Okay. Well, that's interesting that there's still potentially stuff to collect. We'll just have to see how timing works out. If it's optional, I may not pursue it today. It just depends on how timing is working out. Hi, kid. Good to see ya. Should you not be set up by a fire somewhere? It's nearly solstice, you know. I know. Are you nearly ready? Not much to get ready, really. I'm not one for fuss. Not keen on guests. Best thing about a solstice, the grub. Pollywog lays on all me favorites. Saves them all year round just to keep them special. A good ant roast, a spiced cake, and the cookies. Never had anything in my life as splendid as them cookies. Really? Splendid? Wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it, would I? And I do mean it. You've not known the true meaning of a full billy till you've had some of our Pollywog solstice food. I'd love to try some. Oh, well, if you really mean it, I could give you the recipes. That's if you'd want them. Like, of course they do. Hand them over, Tadler. Won't be as good as the real thing, but we don't do solstice guests. And we definitely don't do no leftovers, neither. Enjoy, kid. Ooh, look at the little cute cookie. It's like a mouse face. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, my husband was with her, so it was good. But it was tough. It's still tough, you know, and it never really goes away, that kind of stuff, so. Yeah. But we will, you know, carry on. Make the best of the longest night, yeah. Get some kip in. All right. So, craft a holiday spice cake. I wonder what that takes. Oh, goodness. Why does it look... For a second there, it almost looked like it was further, like the camera was further back, but maybe I'm just... It's weird. Alrighty. Yeah, if there's like optional searching around for stuff, I could see not wanting to necessarily pursue that today. Just kind of if the story and the little extra questy things are wrapped up, but we'll see. It depends on how long it takes us. Or how hard that stuff is to find. I don't want to run around for another hour today just looking for stuff that is a pain in the butt to find. Of course, granted, the last time I did that was because I was being I'm just not paying attention. All right. Stupid eyes. All right. Have you ever seen a movie called Ready to Rumble? Anytime, like, my husband and I have moments where we get a little teary about stuff, we always reference that movie because the two main characters are wrestling fans and their favorite wrestler gets taken out because of business, essentially. And they're all trying to talk about their frustrations and their feelings and, like, but avoiding feeling emotional, and then they start getting weepy and they're like, stupid allergies. So that's what my husband and I do when we get teary over stuff. It helps lighten the mood, you know? All right. Look at that. Woven fiber basket. It's very cute. Okay, so there was some fine furniture. Is it not here? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this stuff is very cute too. Almost really want to make that stuff. Oh, here it is. Okay. Fine couch. What did it want me to make? All right. So I could do the clothes, bed, and couch. Okay. Well, let's do the bed and couch first. It's oak and pine and wool yarn. So 3, 2, and 2. Oh. And then... Oh, excuse me. Would you please move? Oh, frickin' more silk. Track. Okay. So let's do... craft all of this because I'm pretty sure I need 8 total. And then that's 4. This is not... Oh, it is pine. Okay. Pretty sure I need 6 total of this. And then I need 5 of the yarns. Okay. Ah! All right, what time is it? It's midday. How much do I need for the clothes? Yep. So I need another couple of balls of yarn, it looks like. Oh, another 4. and some more silk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do 4 more of these. 2, 3, 4. And then I'm just going to go make a full run of the spider area. And just get as much silk as humanly possible. Mousily possible? All right. So now, let us, can I put this? Oh, you know what? I am going to get rid of these. And I'm going to put the tree up. Cute. And there's part of me that wants to replace that chair, but I can't replace the rug under it. So there's part of me that kind of feels like I should leave both. Like, you know how you hold on to something that belonged to someone else, even though it's tattered? That kind of thing. It almost makes me feel like it's a piece of the character's parents. You know. Because it looks cozy, even though it looks like it's been repaired for a very long time. Okay, so what I am doing is I'm going to go, and I'm not going to pick stuff up. I'm going to pick up stuff if I find scraps of paper, but not necessarily just willy-nilly. Oh, I'm dying. Okay, hold on. I hear it. I hear the thumping of the heart. So let's put this here. And then we will do 5 and eat. And that's why we bring the mushroom stew with us. Because this is the area where Gnawtusk is. Like kind of their biome. So I'm going to look around up here for these scraps of recipes maybe. Oh, I'll pick that up. I'm just not going to pick up a bunch of, like... Ugh, why does it have to be this kind of stuff? I don't want to say no to healing things. Okay, I'm not going to pick up those. Alright. Okay. As I imagine it would be dig spots. If we're talking about... you know, scraps of paper around. I wouldn't think they would be sitting on the ground unless we're talking about like the little scrolls we keep finding. Because if that's the case, I've already found a bunch of stuff. You know? Those are hazelnuts. I'm not gonna fuss. I just don't want my inventory to fill up. Alright, just die, man. Oh my god. I love upgraded tools. So amazing. Ah, I didn't mean to pick up your meat. I guess I could drop it. What is that? Yeah, I'll take all of that stuff. No, thank you. Okay. Ah. Previously dug up health and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if he's talking about like the little scrolls that I have been finding, you know? Because so far, nothing new seems to be out, and nothing I have dug up has been butt munch. Can't you just let me dig this up in peace? He says no. Ah, let me out. where I bring, like, tons of tea home. Nice. You're okay, buddy. See? Well, that makes me almost think that it's the scrolls that have just been laying around. I do still feel like there has to be another backpack upgrade, because why make this look like this when these slots wouldn't get filled? So I'm wondering if I did miss something, or if it's something still to get, you know? It's just wood. It's just acorns. Tea. Wait a second. Oh, I know where I'm at. First I was like, wait, how did I end up here? Okay. Biscuits. Although I probably don't need that kind of stuff right now. If I get it, I might as well get it for free, you know? Just in case. Alright, so we'll go home. And then tomorrow we will go down and just do a clean sweep of the spider area and get as much silk as possible. And then, theoretically, we can craft all of the things that it wants us to craft. Which would be great. Should I talk to you yet? Happy solstice, Mouseling. You must be looking forward to the rest after all our dashing about lately. Me, I can hardly wait. Okay. Yeah, just fur. Well, we're close to home, so can I pick it up? Oh, inventory is full. That's funny. All right. It's even got little stockings on the fireplace. Cute. All right. So now we will put... Oh, I didn't even put the planters and stuff away. That's funny. Okay, well, that would explain one of the reasons my inventory got so friggin' full. All right. Go to sleep. Sleep until morning. Wonder how late they're going to be out, because my husband wanted to run a few errands too. Okay. You know what I should do? I should also check on the spice cake thing and make sure I don't need ingredients for that I don't have. Oh, cookie. Okay. Oh, that's good. Oh, I thought it was going to be in the biscuit menu, but apparently. Holiday roast. Is that ant meat? I have plenty to make that as well. I could go ahead and make this. Ooh, I have just enough of the jam or whatever. Yeah, the wild jam. Okay. Well, there's that. Item crafted. And those two both need silk. All right, I'm gonna put the cake in here though. Okay. Must go kill all the spiders. The spiders will flee before me. Does that make me a basilisk? Oh, that reminds me too. I need to, my little one has been listening to the Harry Potter audiobooks for bedtime, which is really nice. He's really excited about it. And he's been eagerly, you know, asking for it. And also, like, as soon as my husband starts the process of putting it on his speaker upstairs, he bolts so he doesn't miss anything, which is nice. It's nice to have that kind of excitement. But he's also asking about whether or not we have hard copies of the books now too. And we have the Deathly Hallows, but we don't have any of the other ones. And so I was thinking about getting him a set for his birthday. All right, so we'll start here. And we'll just kill them and collect and do all the stuff. Every scrap of silk I can possibly get. I have a whole day to get it done, so I might as well do it. Where is he? He's over here somewhere. There he is. Hi. Can I kill all of you at once, please? It's like one of my favorite things to do. Like AoEs in games too, where it's just, I'm gonna kill everything at the same time. There you go. Huzzah! I kill all of it. And then I don't have to worry about it either, because I can just run around up here and collect everything now. You're not that cold, buddy. I want this. Can I have it? Okay. Felt like something disappeared behind that rock, but oh well. Black tea. Do I want the black tea or the blue tea? Are they about the same? This one lasts for 2 hours, so I might as well do that one. I see you over there, friend. And when I say friend, I mean mortal enemy. Oh gosh. Okay, hi. Is that the only one here? Okay, well, I thought maybe there was another one. Man, my latency today is terrible. What's a good idea? Tea? Excuse me? Is he running? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I thought he was trying to get away. No. For some reason, it just reset him. Not reset his health, at least. Probably gonna drink another tea very, very soon. Can I drink it before it runs out? Oh, crap. Or I could drop it. It's my favorite pastime. Okay. How much silk do I have? Oh, at first I was like, 3? Are you kidding? No, I have 23. That would have been really crappy, though, if it was only 3. All right. I feel like there's at least one more somewhere. There it is. Oh, there's some more silk. I would like to think over 20 units would be enough, but also I would hate to be like, and now you're just 1 unit shy. All right, we might have to do a mushroom stew here in a minute. And I still have pie, you know? So there is that. Is there another one up here? No. The answer is no. All right, I see you. I see you. You're almost out of warmth. I wonder if the solstice clothes have better warmth. Oh, there it goes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Be patient. Be patient. Where the heck is the down? There's the down. Okay. So then we do this, and then we do this, and voila! I laugh in the face of starving and freezing to death. Because I am Warrior Mouse. Do not be fooled by the cutesy clothes. And the diminutive, what is it? Diminutive, stature. There we go. I was like, it's an S word. There you go. Alright, spiderwebs? Nope. Why can't I go that way? Ooh. Spiderwebs? No? Lame. I thought there would be more down here, but apparently the answer is no. Oh, it's gone now. Interesting. Did Willow come retrieve it? We didn't take it back to Willow. We told Willow about it. We didn't take it to him, did we? There's literally 0 spider webs down here. There was spider. No webs. Okay, well. Good to know for the future. I mean, the spider drops silk, so it's good to kill it, but there's no reason to run around down there. All right. So, not too shabby, not too shabby. Oh, not you. No, no. There's part of me that really wants my husband to misbehave and pick up lunch. Bring me a chicken sandwich. We went out for a nice dinner on Friday. As a family. Like, we took the kids out and then we had leftovers, except for the little one. He ate all of his food because kids' meals tend to be a little bit smaller anyway. So he ate all of his food on Friday, but that was okay. But it was kind of a celebration, you know, appreciation kind of thing. So it was nice to get to do that. So, silk rope. How much silk rope do I need? I'm still needing to make the sweater, the bed, and the couch. So what did I need for the couch? The couch is good. Well, let's go ahead and craft that. Oh, or not. 32 silk. I don't know if that stuff spawns every day, like all the webbing in the trees and stuff. So I don't know if you could get 32 a day if you were trying to, you know, craft stuff. But if you do like a round robin, like I do in Dreamlight Valley, I do like a round robin of the biomes to clear them out. So if you did that in this game, you could probably, you know, get some resources stockpiled pretty quickly. Okay, so I need 2 for that. Oh, that's the thing I'm tracking. So I need 2 for that. And then I'm pretty sure... Is it this menu? It's this menu. Ugh. I will not miss navigating the crafting stuff in here. I do not care for it. Okay, so I need 2, 4 for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. Please. Oh, well, we're not there yet. We'll get there. Okay. That one. That one. And then we will craft... It was the bed, right? But I still needed to make this one. Okay. So now I can put on my clothes. It's getting cold out here. So put on all your clothes. Sorry. Equip. This is actually cold resistance 15 and 15. So it's the same as these, right? Yeah. So not different, but that's okay. It's not really, like, it's fine. If this is post main story, this is more for fun. Look at how festive. So stinking cute. Okay, let's go up here. And let's, nope. Let's grab this. And it was a couch. Nope. It's this. Ooh, look at that bed. Flip. Very cute. I don't want to know if I want to give up all my flowery stuff, though. I mean, I know they don't go together, but I don't know if I want to give them up. Because I think they're really cute. Anyway. Okay, now what? No quests available. Was it literally just decorating? Like, here, look at all this cute decorating stuff you can do. Okay, but well, you know what I want to do? Can I make more than one of these trees? I could. That one requires 2 ropes. So, kind of want to see... And I need 1 for each of those. So I need 2 more. 1, 2. Oh! Oh! We did see the other one. So let's go ahead and do this. Ooh. I like that it's got like a different color scheme going on. I think I actually want to put that one upstairs. Can I put it up here? Is the question. Will it fit anywhere? Will it fit down in here? And then can I still get to this couch? Yes. Okay, so I'm putting that one up here. And then I do want, I think it was 2 of these. I wanted to see all 3 of the trees, you know? Mm. It's this one. The city one. This solstice tree is dripping with beads and ribbons and a star right at the top. Okay. Because we saw the other, like we saw the base tree. Ooh, look how fancy. It definitely doesn't fit with the other decor as much as like the base tree did, but still. Yeah. I mean, we're a little late, but that's okay. To be honest, my Christmas tree is still in my living room. It's probably going to come down on Valentine's Day, too. Usually I try and do it before Valentine's Day, but there's just been too much happening. There's been a lot, so Like, spring cleaning's gonna have to be intense this year because a lot of stuff is just kind of taking a backseat to the rest of life. So, very cute though. Very, very cute. All right, so sleep. I love the lights though. I think that's my favorite thing. The little lights and like the berries and stuff. All right. Yeah. Nice for, yeah, it definitely looks cozy. I still wish they would tuck the blanket up. I've always, like, I just want to tuck him in. Like a child. All right, I'm going to go talk to people. But that might be it. It might have just been a, here, you finished the game. Here's some decorations for the people that are really into decorating and stuff. And then you can take them down, which is also nice. But yeah, I'm sure people could do really cool things with the decoration, but I do like that it is simple enough that someone like me who's just like, I want to just plunk it down and see what it looks like, it still feels like cute and cozy, even though I didn't do like a ton of complicated decorating. All right, can I talk to you? Happy solstice, is she saying the same thing? Yeah, rest, okay. Yep. Okay, so that's the same thing she said before. You go talk to Bufo and Pollywog. This might actually be really, really good timing, though, because we are just about at an hour and a half, which is when I should take my break. And then might be able to come right back and do Bookshop Simulator, unless there happens to be a little bit more to do in this one. But I kind of feel like I might have missed something, especially since I feel like there's probably another backpack upgrade somewhere. But I don't need to be a completionist, you know. I don't need to do that necessarily, especially on stream. I don't necessarily need to do that. Y'all right, kid? Our Pollywog was just about to try Auntie's short crust recipe. Not that I've got much choice. You've been asking about it all morning. So, I don't know what it is about hard-boiled eggs. They always give me the business. I feel like I'm always super nervous about undercooking them. So I don't always overcook them, but I definitely at least cook them right up into the line if I don't cross it. So what did my husband make? He made hard-boiled eggs for something, and he's like, oh, I don't know how to make them. I'm like, just Google it, man, it's fine. And they were like the best hard-boiled eggs. So now every time I want hard-boiled eggs, I'm like, you know what would be really nice right now is if someone would make some hard-boiled eggs. And then he just looks at me like, damn it. Like, he hasn't made them since then, but I'm just like, you know, you did this better than I've ever done it, because I'm always nervous about undercooking. So yeah, he just trusted the process and they were like perfect. It's crazy. Anyway, but yeah, that's kind of how I feel about like Bufo and Pollywog. Like, will you please make this food, because you're better at making food than me. Always good to see you, little mouse. Warms my whiskers right up. So you stop in whenever you like, you hear? You know, old Knots Husk keeps the kettle on for you. Okay, so we're no longer stopping to have tea. That feels very resolved. Okay, so now we go across. Actually, you know what? Just in case I do feel like coming in and kind of just screwing around with this game a little bit, I'm going to grab a couple extras so there's a slot. I needed one more to make one more tree, so I might as well grab a couple extra ones just to have like a slot inside the inventory for them. Not that it really matters. They really made, apart from your personal inventory, they really made inventory management very easy in this game. Being able to craft out of the storage boxes, being able to just chuck as much stuff in there without worrying. What? That was just randomly sitting there. Damn it. I'm not gonna fuss. I thought that was like something I had dug up previous, not something to collect for crafting. I bet there is a backpack upgrade just sitting around somewhere. The only real complaint, for as easy as they made the inventory management of this game, is filtering in some way or sorting in some way. I really wish they had had that in here, because if you're going to make the inventory massive and have a wide variety of resources that you can put in there, including furniture that you craft, it would be really nice to be able to skip to specific things, or at least have them show up in a certain order that would be easier to identify than just having to go through the whole list. It's really a minor complaint, but, you know, still something. Hello, Mouse. It's always good to see you. You and Betalina are both looking so well. Okay. Yeah, I feel very, very much like everything story-wise has been resolved. So it's probably a matter of finding, like, anything that's tucked into, like, I can't imagine there isn't another backpack upgrade in some way. Maybe even some more furniture things. But, you know, I could see coming back to this and just kind of doing that, you know, for 15 minutes here or there. Go thoroughly inspect an area, and then, you know, the next time I go in for 15 minutes, just go in and thoroughly inspect an area just to make sure. And it is a stinking cute looking game, you know. All right. I wonder if Willow will even be down here. Because Willow said they were going to move on, you know? The book is there. And they are still here. Thank you for that wonderful dinner. It was so nice to meet your friends and to catch up with Betalina. She seems as lively as ever. All right. I believe that we could call this resolved. Like I said, there's probably some still little things that are to be uncovered and stuff like that, but we don't necessarily need to do completionist stuff. I don't even know if I got all of the achievements. I should look. Like, maybe there's an achievement for getting all of the furniture recipes or something, you know? But I did like the fact that there was a little post, almost like reward for getting some festive decorations. That was very, very cute. All of that. And I am playing this on Xbox. I don't know if there's a difference between the Xbox achievements and maybe Steam achievements. I think this is available on Steam. But what else? Oh, it's so cute. Okay, can I sit here? No. Okay, we'll do this, and then I'm gonna look and see. Oh, I have 75% of the achievements. I'm missing 8 achievements. Locked. Secret achievement. Okay. So I don't know what that is. There's at least... Okay, there's 1 secret achievement, and then it looks like the Twig House, Birch House, Fiber House, Pine House, Oak House, Pebble House, and Full House. And that's all about crafting. So everything except for the Full House... Oh no, Twig House has 8 pieces. The Birch, Fiber, Pine, Oak, and Pebble all have 9 pieces. And then the Full House is crafting 30 furniture pieces. Okay, and then there is still 1 secret achievement. I don't know if I can reveal... Like, I know on Steam you can reveal those if you want to. I can't remember if you can do that on Xbox or not, but I tend not to look at them unless I get really stumped and I'm like, this is the last thing. It says 9.94% of gamers unlocked it, so it can't be super rare. I mean, it's rare, but not like 1% of players or less than 1% of players have done it, you know? Because sometimes when I see achievements like that, I'm like, what the hell is that? Alrighty. So, I think we can call this one wrapped at least enough for stream. So, huzzah. Let us switch to this for just a minute. And so I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And then we'll take our break, and then we'll come back and do the second half as Bookshop Simulator, which is about where I wanted it to go. Like, we're an hour and a half into the stream. It's almost like it was meant to be. So, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all of those things depending on your platform. And if you're having a good time here, if you hang out during the break, thank you so much. If not, I hope you have a lovely day, night time, wherever you are. And I will be back in a few minutes. Man, I keep trying to mess with this camera, and I swear I never sit the same way, like, repeatedly. So I end up in the weirdest spots. So funny. Oh, no, that's there. Okay. All right. Let's do all of the things to get ourselves switched over for the second half here. So I need this, and we'll do this. Okay. Now I want to switch. Oh, how do I do it here? I do it here like this. I want to switch over our categories to Bookshop Simulator on both platforms. Where is it here? Is there not a way? Stream settings. There we go. Okay, I was like, I know there was a way. So we can switch the category to Bookshop Simulator. My kids just got home, like, just before I came back in here. So I was like, oh, I should do that. So there we go. We've switched it on both. Bookshop Simulator on Twitch and YouTube. And then get the... Okay. The sound change is still giving me the business. Okay, why is this not? Okay. So do that. And we'll switch this to this one. Okay. Oh, I was like, any day now you will load in. I did not grab myself a new drink because my husband apparently forgot. I asked him if he stopped someplace with cold energy drinks to grab me one because they were out when I went shopping on Monday last week. So I'm hoping they'll be back in stock tomorrow. But I was like, you know, if you just happen to. And so when he dropped the kids off, he's like, well, I have to go get that real quick because I forgot. So theoretically, I should have a drink coming. Let's go ahead and do sound. And what else do I need? What else do I need? This. Okay. I believe that that is everything. I believe. Okay. So, since I played this last, since I've streamed this last, I have just been trying to make money, and I leveled the cafe for Japan. So it is level 5. So I could unlock the sandwich. The fruit sandwich was the one that unlocked at level 5 of the Japan store. But I still haven't gone to Paris yet because I didn't have enough money. I don't know if I have enough money to go ahead and set it up. I don't think 39K is enough. But I took the cafe out because until they add in employees, which, oh, that was the exciting thing I was going to mention. I did go ahead and join the Discord for this game, and I saw that, like, today or yesterday, something like that, they had just, a lot of times when games are in early access, they'll have, like a beta or an experimental that they have in tandem with the early access one, so you could play either or. They had just added in, like, the employees for the cafe. Like, there were some things that were in, like, the second half of the cafe update that they had just put into the experimental, I think is what they're calling theirs. So branch, experimental branch. So if I wanted to, I could theoretically go play that and see how that functions, but that's not what we're doing today. So I still don't have employees, but it sounds like that update is probably going to happen fairly soon. I really don't know how long they let things stay in experimental. That's really up to the developer. Every game is different. Every developer is different. So I'm probably not going to run the cafe in the Japan store, but if we get the Paris location unlocked, I might go ahead and run the cafe a little bit just to help level it up so I can get the unlocks for it. But probably going to need to run at least 1 to 2 days to feel like I have enough money to... That's not it. To purchase. Because I could purchase this right now, but I don't know if 9,800 is enough to get it set up with like counters and bookshelves and books and all of that. So I might run a day or two here in Japan to see what we can get to. All right. I'm up to 6 employees. I did change this front area because I got access to the extra display for the legendary books. And so I took the cafe out. It was over here, and I added 2 counters back in just to get customers processed quickly. And then I added a couple of candy shelves. And I think everything else is about the same. I did get the last... I had 3 sets of double shelves for titles, and I got titles to fill in. So now there's 1 shelf per, or 1 title per shelf. Still have the used book section. I did make myself a used book storage up here so I could have more of that going on. But I think those are the major changes. Not that, I mean, it's not like I streamed this last week or anything. It's been a little bit, but I have not gone back to the first store in between. So we should be all set. I do all of my restocking at night usually. So we'll just go ahead and open up. I did notice that people were starting to sit at the tables or sit at the table after getting a coffee. So it's nice that they fixed that. Because at first it was like, well, that's cute, but it doesn't, if it doesn't do anything, it's just a lot of space. Not here because I can stick it outside, but you know, if I had it inside, it would be a big footprint for nothing, like just to look cute. It's part of the reason I went ahead and got rid of, I had this rug here originally, and then I had some of the Japanese seating, the little pillows, and there was like, I don't remember what the name of that chair is. This one, Zaisu. I did not, nobody ever seemed to sit. This is a chair, right? Yeah, a chair with no legs. Nobody seemed to sit on either the pillow or the chair. So I was like, you know what? I need this new case. I'm just going to take that all out. I left the bonsai tree because, well, it's cute. Anyway, can I trim that? Change layout. Wait a second. Change layout? No, that's for the shelf behind it. It's just... Okay, I can just pick it up. I was like, can I actually trim it? I changed the layout of books. Oh, I changed this one. No, I don't like it. There, we'll do that. But now I have 2 people stocking, so that's great. Hello. Oh, I should recommend some books, shouldn't I? You. Because there's an achievement. Oh, what the? Oh, are you a Max manga person? Recommend. Here, take that. I think it's 10 recommendations. But yeah, they get checked out pretty quick with 4 cash registers going. I don't plan on expanding this shop until after I start working on the Paris store, though. Were their eyebrows red, but their mustache was black? That's kind of funny. Yeah. Randomizer. Making it interesting. Like their hair and mustache is black, but then their eyebrows are red. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I remember friends doing, like, hair coloring and stuff now is so much better than it was when I was a teenager, but I do remember kids doing some kind of risky stuff to color their eyebrows and stuff when I was a kid. No, I want to... Recommend. Here, you can have this. Hello. It's easier to catch them for recommendations when they first get in the store. So I'm going to try and do that if I'm trying to do recommendations. Because when I did recommendations before, there was no achievement for it. Recommend. Could do fantasy. Here. Where are you? There you are. They did adjust how the pricing works again. So when I first booted this up, I don't know, a couple days ago, everybody was denying the prices. Like, nobody liked any of them. I was like, why is nobody buying books? Oh, look at all these thumbs downs. That's no good. This is true crime, right? Yeah. Do that. Why not? Wonder how many more books I need to recommend. Ooh. Recommend. Do we have The Wanderer's Guide? Yes. That is sci-fi for sure. Do we get a bonus in money for recommending? I don't know. Oh yeah, I have a book that gives me $5 for everybody that comes into the store. I don't know if that's actually really worth it. True crime. Well, you're right there. I feel like it should be any moment now. There it went. I'm starting a book club. All right. All right, let's look and see what we need. And it goes back to being such a chill game when you don't have the cafe, because all of the employees are doing, you know, what they're supposed to do. It's just like, I'm in a zen state. It's kind of how it was yesterday. There's usually only 3 of us working on Saturdays. And it was very quiet in the stacks. So one of the other gals that I was working with came downstairs and was like, I'm just checking on you, making sure everything's okay down here. And it's like, yeah, I'm just catching up on some shelving, dealing with some of the piles that, you know, need to be dealt with. And it's very nice to just kind of focus without, you know, other stuff going on. So even though I don't want to work Saturdays, it is nice when they are just chill days, you know? And then when you leave work, it's not dark anymore. It's still not like summer bright, but it's nice to not drive home in the dark. Nice. Oh.
Drink in the fridge, getting cold, and
Oh, getting cold?
yeah. And deluxe crispy sandwich.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Could you bring me a can of water then? Because I was like, ooh, if he's bringing back a monster, I won't get a new drink. Thanks. Bummer. But still grateful, you know? All right. Oh gosh, people are whining out there. Oh! Less books than what I needed. Ooh, I went up to 49,000. And so I'm probably not going to order books tonight. because I think 20K would be about enough. And when you leave the shop, you don't necessarily have to stock all of the stockroom area. You can just... Wait a second. What book is this? It's this one. Because it doesn't pull inventory from your stockroom. Oh! 50K? Oh, nice. So I don't have to worry about refilling everything when I leave. Because it's not going to make any difference when I'm not here. Okay. Oh, empty box. Don't put the empty box on the shelf. I wonder if it would even let me. I don't think it would. Oh! Oh, thank you. He brings me a chicken sandwich that I probably can't eat. But I will sit here and smell it. Oh no. I might have to order some candy bars though. All of them? Yeah. Alright. Because I didn't give myself any storage for that. Because in order to do that comfortably... I mean, I could Oh, I forgot these were up here. In order to do that comfortably, I would probably have to... expand again, and I don't want to do that. I could probably stick a storage shelf somewhere that would not be pleasing. So, I'm not going to do that. All right. It is 6:34. Yeah, I should be able to unlock Paris. For sure, for sure. Which is great. That is really what I was hoping to push for. Yesterday I ended up starting a nod off at the computer. And, like, no, I have to try and make as much money as possible before streaming tomorrow because I don't want to be stuck not being able to unlock the Paris store. The Paris store gets huge. I had no idea until I unlocked it on my other save that I have going on, and I was like, oh my god. That's just crazy. So it'll be good to get it unlocked in this one. Oh, no, the Swedish fish. Why are these not selling? I mean, I don't like them. Oh, I don't like them in real life, so I mean, I'm not really like spiting people that they don't want to buy them. I like softer gummies. I don't like the really chewy, sticky ones. And so anything that's like Swedish fish, I do not care for. There's part of me that almost wants to go outside and have a fire today. I thought about having a fire last night, but... What did I have to film last night? Did I have to film something last night? No, I didn't. I think it was just preparing this for today. But Friday, I was tired, and I had to film my dream snap for the week, and I ended up going a really weird direction. I have a feeling it's going to be my first 300 Moonstone snap in a long time, because I decided to play around with effects. Now, what is it? It was Illusion Valley, and I've been seeing some really cute pictures on social media of what people are interpreting illusion as, and I had to think about it for a couple days, and then I still was struggling to think of like a concept, which is always one of the hardest things for me, is coming up with a concept for something. And so I just kind of messed around with filters and lighting and all kinds of stuff, and I have a feeling it will not do well. But because the theme was so odd this week, I kind of feel like this was a time to experiment with some of that stuff. So I just leaned into being weird like I like to do. And, you know, if nothing comes of it, nothing comes of it, and that's okay. I don't claim to be good at it. And I don't claim for what I think up to make sense to anybody else. Like, ever. I discovered that what I like and what I enjoy is very much not what, like, mainstream is popular, I guess. I don't even know. So I feel like I've been wanting to mess around with some of those new filters and lighting and focus and on all of that stuff since they started introducing those tools. And this has been the first stream snaps that's like, well, we can make it weird because this is kind of a weird, you know, prompt, I guess. So I did that on Friday. But as I was editing it, I was nodding off because it was later than I needed it to be, because that was the night we went out to dinner. And when we got home, I was like, oh crap, I forgot I completely had to do that. So, you know, real life, y'all. Sometimes real life just does not lend to creativity and time-sensitive things. It's just like, well, we'll just do something. You love gummies? All gummies or certain gummies? Costco carries these really good gummy bears around the holidays. They are delicious. They're really, really soft and they're really, really flavorful, which is delicious. I resisted buying them though, because you have to buy them in like these giant bags. And I'm like, we do not need, we just got candy for Halloween and we're probably going to get more candy for Christmas. So don't need it. Is this the end of the day? It is the end of the day. So let's go ahead and stock, and stock, and stock, and stock. Oh, nope, she's already stocking. You stock. And then, do I want to go ahead and buy some candy? Does it matter? It shouldn't matter while I'm away. And this candy over here is way more popular. But I have the employees gain 2 times XP, $5 for each customer, and gaining a level at the end of the day. Which is why I think so many of these ones in here are such high level. Come on, you guys. It is kind of satisfying watching them stock in mass. How many do I have now? I have 6 employees here now. This shop is level 26. I supervise. I loom over all of you. Amazing. It'll be nice to get this shop fully upgraded. But it is not this day. We are going to try and get into Paris and get it jump-started over there. Oh, can I unlock any more books? Oh, I can't. Okay. They added several new books. I think these are the comic books, because I haven't even gotten comic books unlocked because that's a Paris thing. Casino Grand, Moontaker. Are these all the 007? I can't read what this says. Dive and Let Lie? Is that what that says? That's funny. Okay. Are you guys... Oh! They finish? Did I pay everybody? I'm going to go ahead and pay them. And then... Can I recruit anybody else before I go? No. It won't matter while I'm away anyway. But I think I need to set cashiers, right? You would think. Cashier. 13 and 13. 16 and 17. 13 and 10. I will make you a cashier. Oh, he is my newest hire. I think these 2 are my newest hires. So let's see. Haribo gummy bears are your favorite? Anything but sour ones. You know, if I have to choose this, actually, if I had to choose a sour candy, and this is going back to as a teenager, I would go back to, what were they called? Were they called Crybabies? The gumballs that were super sour? No, those were called. Were those called tearjerkers? Oh man! So we had a Mr. Bulky open up in the mall when I was a teenager, and I would go in and get giant bags of those. Oh my god. But I love sour. Now, I don't think, like, I have a favorite over, like, sour gummies versus regular gummies. I don't think I'd say explicitly I would want sour over regular, because I like the texture of really soft gummies. But Haribo's good. I like the root beer ones, too. 13, 17, 19. Cashier. Could anybody be promoted? I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. That's it for the day. Boom. All right. Sold. And I didn't buy any products because... Nope. Because... we're gonna purchase Paris. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. Bonjour. Achievement. Go. I don't even remember what the other France location looks like right now. But I do like sour. I used to like to eat, like, lemon wedges when I was a kid. Excuse me? What's happening over here? Okay, this is not like our cafe. So are we... Does that say doodle? Alright. So this, if you've played the demo, this is what the demo shop looks like. And you can expand it a little bit. Like a little bit in kind of this, like an L shape, if I'm not mistaken. But like just. Like maybe 2 squares here and then a couple squares there. So it stays pretty tiny. So when I first came over here in my other save, I expected this to be a relatively small shop. But if you look at Expandyland, this is what it'll look like when it's fully expanded. Now it's still 1 level, but this is a storeroom. So you don't have to worry about building a storeroom into your footprint, which is crazy. I am looking forward to, because I actually, part of the reason I joined the Discord was because I wanted to keep up on like the roadmap stuff. And they do say in their roadmap that they are planning on adding locations. All right, I think I'm going to stick this over here. And I'm going to turn on the light. Can I hire anybody right off the bat? No, I have to be level 3. So we definitely want to get that as soon as possible. Let's see, we've got a bookshelf. Do I want to just make it start kind of over here? And what is this? Is this already a book? Oh, it's the wall. Well, just chuck it on the ground. It's fine. And we'll also just chuck it on the ground. It's fine. All right, so what do I want to get? How many books do I want to get right off the bat? How many could I fit across there? 4? That's not how we do things. Okay, so let's go ahead. We can get a little nutty because we have 26K to just drop on stuff. 5, 6, 7. Okay, that gives me 28, 32 titles. How many titles do I have available? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 36. I have 39 titles right off the bat. So let's round that up to 40. So I think I want a total of... Nope. 10 shelves. And we'll go ahead and buy a personal shelf. And do I want to go ahead and get a handheld scanner? Hold your horses, woman. Okay, we'll start with that. Oh, that's right. And the delivery comes in trucks here. I forgot about that. Because when the first time I bought stuff, I was like, where's my stuff? And then it launches like that. It's so ridiculous. All right. All right, I'm doing that to measure. This button to pick up. Too many different games. Do I really want... Do I want to stick one on the corner? I don't think I want to stick one on the corner. I think I'm going to leave it like that. All right. Now the next trick is trying to make sure that I don't screw up my alphabet. There we go. Kind of hoping with this many books right off the bat, that maybe it'll be easier to stock until I get employees. Because maybe I won't run out of titles as fast because they have a lot more to choose from. But sometimes they buy like 4 copies of the same book and it's like, really? All right. So let's go ahead and what's the easiest way? Oh, I forgot I got a the court series unlocked. I'm gonna have to figure out something to fit with the, because there's only 3 titles in that series. I can duplicate 1. Unless I have the halfling. I do have the halfling. So maybe I'll repeat one of the court books. Because I have 39 titles and 40 shelves. So I want to have something get duplicated. So maybe I'll duplicate the first title. Maybe. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the end first. We'll do the books for the kids. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do these in chunks, so that I can keep track of my alphabet and organization. Gosh, I really hope it doesn't take too long to get to level 3. Put book on shelf. Feel very satisfied. Okay, and then the next group is going to be the halfling, Fellowship Spires, Return. Do that next. But I feel like if you were, you know, displaying a book, like an established book series, that you would probably want more copies in stock of the first book. Because if it's something that's like a new release, that's different. But like, you know, the Return of the King, or no, I'm sorry, the Lord of the Rings series, or the Lord of the Bling series, those have been out for a while. It's not like the last book just came out. Because if it's a current series that's being released, you would probably want the bigger display to go to the newest book in the series, because if people are hyped to get it, you're going to need more copies of it. But if it's an established series, you might want more copies of the first book in the series because you might be looking for people to get introduced to the series. And then whether or not they continue to purchase the rest of the books in the series may or may not be the case. They might read the first one and go, nope. Or they might be excited and come back to get one. So I feel like it makes sense to do the first book with 2 shelves. Nope, that's not how we do things. I didn't mean to do all of... Okay. 1. No, I do. I want 2 of the first one and then 1 of each of those. Because it's only a 3-book series, right? In the game. I don't know anything about the book series it's actually based on in real life. I kind of feel like I know what the title... Like, if I heard the title, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's that. But... A Court of Flight and Waste. Is that the first one? See, now I'm second-guessing myself. What's the order? No, A Court of Horns and something. Fog and Rage, and then Flight and Waste is the last one. Okay. They're both kind of a pinky red color. So at first I thought it was the other one, but it is not. This is the first one. Horns and Poses. Is it A Court of Thorns and Roses? Is that what the real book is? It is not a series I have read. Because that's not explicitly obvious. Blatantly obvious. There we go. I was like, so explicitly isn't the word I want. I need to figure out a book to start next. There's a lot of books on my list that I would like to read that all have waiting periods on them right now. So I'm just like, what should I fill in the gap with? Okay. Things are still not completely in the right order here, if I'm remembering correctly. Or is it until after I sort? These actually look good. I think it's this list that I'm remembering that's out of order. And I couldn't get it to sort correctly. So, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. AFK astrology attempting away. Will I remember that when they get here? Maybe. There are also books that I need to price. I think the Court series needs to be priced. Because I think I unlocked it, but I hadn't actually put it out for sale yet. But yes, eventually this shop should get big enough where I could have games and games, candy, comics, manga, books, cafe, all of that. The cafe is going to make it a little bit interesting to deal with, but we'll see. I haven't gotten that far in my other save, so I have no idea because I haven't played the cafe at all on my other save. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basis, beginners, bread ball, caverns. I have to decide what I'm going to stream next Sunday. I don't know. There's part of me that wants to kind of do a couple of weeks of this. Like maybe do a full stream of this next week. Because I do want to make sure I'm prepared for when they drop the next update for the rest of the cafe stuff. Definitely want to do that. But also, I've been making money in Teddy's Haven. Not that I'm anywhere close to finishing expanding in that game, but gosh, wouldn't I love to make more progress on that? Hell yeah. Thursday's Dreamlight Valley, though. New contents this week. Celsius, consume, Dankenstein, do robots. Consume. This is the one that's got the flowery script on it that's hard to read. Dankenstein. And the only store that I've really been able to consistently, no, to make like actual large sections by genre is the fully upgraded Japan store on my other save. Everything else has just gone back to alphabetical, except for series and the kids' books. Everything else has just been straight alphabetical because it's, when you're still expanding, it's kind of hard to make the cat, at least for me. I have a feeling that there are other people that it makes total sense. Oh, that's right, the Fogborn series. I don't know what else goes in the Fogborn series. I guess I could sort by author when I'm able to look at that list. But I don't know. Anyway, that's another series, I guess. I don't know what that's based on either. Exerciser famous Fogborn game design. Actually buy the stuff. There we go. I know it feels a little tedious to be doing it like this, but I have done it where I've ordered everything and then I get myself all twisted up trying to figure out where things go. So it's just easier for me to manage. Fogborn. Was that second? I feel like there might have been something else. Famous. Then Fogborn. Then game. Blah. So even though this seems a little tedious, I promise the other one is way worse. Because it's tedious and chaotic. All right. And if you know yourself well enough to make choices that help you be better, do better, feel calmer, do them. I recommend it. Okay. Girl Haunted Laughter Notepad. Blep Prime. I'm surprised they don't have the girl series more. Like, there's just the one, right? They don't have all of the books of that, do they? You know, that's one that I should read. Laughter is not second. What is second? Haunted. Then laughter, then notepad. So satisfying. Okay. Prince Grimm. Taker Tiny. Tomio. Prince, Taker, Tiny, Tomio. It's a lot of T's. You know, it's something... All the books in this game are the same size. Which makes things really easy to deal with on, like, the shelf. Because obviously it's, you know, programmed to look a certain way on the shelf. But in real life... I don't work in a public library. I work in an art library. So we have a lot. I mean, public libraries have a lot of varieties of book sizes as well. Oh, that was the second title. But we have such a wide variety of book sizes that one of the things I do when I display them for sale is I actually, depending on the shelf they're on. So if it's for the perpetual sale, I put them on book trucks in our reading room that have like the slanted shelves. They're really not great for day-to-day shelving, in my opinion. I don't like them. They can tip really easily if you're not careful. They can get off balance, and then they're just not as practical. Like, they look better. I feel like they're better for display. Again, personal, and because I'm the only one managing all of that physical side of things, I get to have a lot of say on where certain trucks end up. So the ones that have those kind of shelving, I put for the book display, for the book sale display in the reading room. Next. Too Loud, Wanderers Without Yesterday. Yep. Math. But if they're sitting on trucks like that, I go from how far they stick out from the shelf, and then I do it like kind of a cascade in. So it's like the most narrow books are in the center, and then they work in from the sides. When I do the event, they sit on a table, and I do from tallest to shortest in price points. It's very satisfying. I don't get to do that here because they're all the same size of book, but it's just kind of funny how, you know, it's still kind of the same, you know, thing without. Is that the second? No, it's the third, because Wanderers goes before this and Yesterday goes after. Okay, good job. But oh man, if all the books were the same size, that'd be crazy. Like, I don't even know what I would do. Would I organize by color then? I don't know. Okay. All right. I'm not going to buy extras because I don't really have a good place to store the extras. So I'm going to leave it at 10 copies a piece. I do need a price. I think I have to do 2, not 3. 1, 2, round. 1, 2, round. Did I do that right? 1, 2, round. Okay. Oh, it's the same book. I did 2 shelves of that one. Round. And 1, 2, round. Those are all priced. Those are all priced. I think everything else is priced already. Looks like. Okay. So that should be... Is that everything I want to do for the beginning of the day? I mean, I still have 17K. Okay. Yep. I'm doing it. I am doing that already. Okay. I did not buy a scanner. Okay. Well, when I make enough to buy the scanner, I definitely will be. Okay, I think that's good enough. Oh. Dude, I opened those doors and she was like, oh, books. Good job. Okay. What do I need? She's gonna come up to the counter here very quickly, isn't she? Oh my goodness. Okay. Where the heck am I? What am I doing? I'm hiding stuff from myself. On my second monitor. There we go. Good enough. All right. Oh, hello. Sorry. I was being distracted. Oh, I need to write that down. Oh, we did that. Okay, good for me. Alrighty. Writing notes to myself so future me remembers what the heck I had thoughts about. Oh, okay. You're buying quite a bit of stuff. Good for you. Well, not quite a bit, but more than the last few people, that's for sure. How much does it take to open that? 13,000. Jeezums. That's all right. The sooner the better. Retail is facilitated so well by having well-organized stock space. Oh my god. It's one of my favorite things to do, is organize the stock room in the retail jobs I had. Ugh. And then I was really good at it, so all of my managers eventually, either if they didn't know me, they would eventually figure out that it was really beneficial to have me do that stuff. And then if they did know me, they were like, please, will you, like, I remember having a store manager that left the store that I stayed working at, and he had me come over to his store a couple of times to help organize their stuff after he moved. He's like, can you please come work a couple of shifts? Yes, I can, because it's my favorite thing to do. And now I work in a library, so it's like my whole job is organizing. And it's well appreciated at a library. Sometimes it's not always appreciated in retail situations because, you know, you have that corporate lean on everything where it's just like they don't always understand what the hell is priced weird. Something is priced weird. Everyone in line's gonna have to wait while I figure it out. That's it. Okay. I purposefully round everything so I don't have to deal with change. So anytime something comes up that has like cents in it, I'm like, wait. It's also a good way for me to keep track of what I've actually taken the time to price. Because apart from things like the candy, the comics, you know, things like that, I think the candy actually isn't even dollar amounts. But like the comics and the manga, I think are both even dollar amounts. But for everything else, it's got like a change component, like a cents component. So it's really obvious when I haven't actually adjusted the prices. Which I like to do. I like to adjust the prices because I want to try and maximize it while still keeping it relatively simple to do so. I don't work super hard to be like, oh, I can squeeze $1 more out of this title. Or I don't bother with that. If you like to bother with that, do it. Play your game how you like. 2 copies of the same book. Once I am done ringing you out, I'm gonna buy... Is it here? Is it... No. Where is that? This. Buy it. Shop level 3. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hello, Maria. Okay. As soon as you get here, honey, you're going to be running this register. Day 1 of this shop. And I already get to hire somebody. Fantastic. I'm actually glad I had both to do the scanner and the hire because I didn't realize that... Oh my god! So many books. Okay. I have to go get my employee. What do you... Stop. There. Maria. Cashier. Get to it. Now. Nope. Oh my gosh. I love this part. Just being like, yes, I would like to buy all of these books, please, and then restock them. Oh my god, the children's books always sell so fast. Everyone gets a copy of Stuart Big. Good for you. I know you came in here for a very, what is it? It wasn't a very hungry caterpillar. What is it called? It's based on that. That one. I know you wanted that one, but you'll take this one, right? It's fine. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, I think something else I saw on the roadmap was like furniture buffs or decoration buffs, which would be great. Besides making it look cute, it would be nice to have motivation to put that stuff down. Kind of like I keep expecting them to add benefits for the cats besides just having them because they're cute. I mean, they give you little love hearts, like they like having the cat there, but also it'd be nice if it gave you some kind of benefit, you know? Patience, a percentage increase on your sales, something like that. All right, now when can I hire another person? Shop level 6. So I may or may not be able to do that on day 2 here, but probably by day 3, I would imagine. Because I'm already up to almost shop level 4. So if I'm very, very lucky, tomorrow I can get a second employee that can help stock. Okay. It's 4:30. So we're making good time. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get this shop upgraded. I can't wait to get the storeroom open. Oh my god, it makes me so happy. Okay. Can't even open it until I spend 13K on it. It's so expensive. It's totally worth it though. I can't even remember how much all of the slots in there are. They're really expensive. And I really should get some cats opened up because there are achievements for cats and taking care of them. And I feel like I have cats. I had a cat at my first shop, but I did it before they added that those achievements in there. And so now I don't have them done yet. So as soon as I get a cat, I'll get at least one achievement, and then I'll be working towards the rest of the cat-related ones. Not that the achievements are the main reason I play these games. It is kind of fun to be like, ooh, I did a thing. Is that serotonin? Is that the chemical that you get for like that little ooh feeling? You know. You know. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Not running out of product, except for the children's books, but that's always a struggle. Always a struggle. That will probably be the first thing I try and set up a storage shelf for. Because look, we're already out again. Time is it? Okay, we still have at least one day in us. Oh, not enough money. That's a bummer. Okay. That's okay. Holy crap, lady, why are you... Hold on. No, no, no. This is not acceptable. Saving. At least just to get some last minute customers in. Once it hits 8, I'm gonna back out of here so she can finish up. There we go. Oh, is that the last one? Like the actual last one? Well, stock some stuff then. Okay. And then we'll figure out what I still need to order. Yeah, because I had to stop ordering because I ran out of money. She got way backed up, though. That was crazy. Can I get it from here? Nice. I don't actually have to go all the way out. We'd love to see it. Be nice to get everything fully, well, as fully stocked without a storeroom as possible before the end of the day. Famous. F. What is this called again? The very angry caterpillar. Couldn't remember. Oh, that's something I was thinking about earlier when I was talking about the new Muppet show that started this week. The only complaint I have is I don't really like the person who's taken over Kermit's voice. You know, you could tell when Jim died that Kermit sounded different, but I feel like whoever used to do it was closer than the one that they have doing the new Muppet Show. And I think that's my only, like, real complaint. Like, everything else was fine. Like, I feel like there's going to be stuff that I'm not going to get as much because I am not as hip to pop, like the new pop culture stuff that's happening. I'm hip to some of it. And my kids are definitely more in tune with that stuff, which is fine because it's kind of supposed to bridge the gap. And then there was still enough of like the classic skit type stuff, you know, the variety show type stuff that I was like, that's fun. But yeah, his voice was very different to me. Even my 8-year-old was like, that's not Kermit's voice. I was like, yeah, well, you just kind of have to take it with a grain of salt. So I don't know if it'll get better or if they'll end up having somebody else, but that was like jarring to me. I don't need this. I need this. And actually, I meant to look and see if Frank Oz is still doing Piggy. I don't know if he is or not. But whoever's doing Piggy still sounded pretty good. And I will probably still watch it as long as we still are enjoying it. You know? Because it's fun to watch as a family. Oh. Not that that sign matters for the end of the day, but is that it? Alright, you can go back to being a cashier. And we'll end the day. And I spent so much money. So much money. Total profit, negative 19,000. But I already have 6,800, so that might put me in a position in the next day or two to open up the storeroom. Now, what I could do is I could start buying shelves for storage if I wanted to. I don't know if I want to. So we'll give it a minute and see how we feel. It's so nice to have the store open. It was really funny because I was trying to stay in tandem kind of where I had unlocked stuff while streaming in my single player so I could like get that satisfaction of still playing this game while I wasn't streaming it. And I was like, well, I'll just unlock the Paris shop and see what it looks like. And then I couldn't stop playing because I was just so into how big this shop would get in the storeroom. The fact that I could have all of the things, you know, I was just like, ah. So it's nice to have it unlocked here so I can feel like, yeah, we can have that feeling again. It's not quite as good as the first time, but it is still very nice. I wonder how many tables I could get out here for the cafe. Although, again, I don't think I'd want to put them over here because this is where they chuck the boxes. I think it would be weird to put tables over here. I don't know. I wish there was like a back entrance for deliveries. Fantastic. Just watch over. Did I turn on the light? I did not. No, I did. It's just very dark looking from out here. It's moody. It's a moody bookstore. Oh, I haven't renamed it. Oh, where do I do that in this game? Do I do it in the save? A beautiful location in the heart of Paris, overlooking the Eiffel Tower. A long single-story shop with plenty of space for expansions. Foot traffic is medium. Unlockable in France are comic books. Okay, Q to go back, and then Expandyland. Not there. No, where is it? Just in the save? Oh. Is it here? It's that. Oh, now I have to think of a thing. To think of a thing. There. Better than nothing. Better than Bookshop. The next chapter. Oh, honey. Level up. Level up. Okay. What I'll do... I'm going to order a bunch of books, and then I'm going to switch her over. And I'll take this over. So we gotta get these customers moving. We can't have this kind of delay. Oh my god. So many books. Holy crap. It's always so comical to me when they buy that much stuff at once, you know? Like, wow. And then they have this uniform bag. I guess they don't really look paper. But still. It's just a mountain of books, and then they go into... Maybe we have bags of holding. Maybe in Paris they have bags of holding. Process. 8,000. It's okay though. She's new and leveling up still. It's fine. In fact, stop what you're doing. Be a cashier again, and I'll take over stocking. Now that the line has calmed down. Oh. First I was like, did I get a second employee for free? No, she resets. She goes and stands outside and then goes to her post. What? Did I order 2 boxes of those by mistake? They'll sell through. It's fine. Oh my. You know what? I think Japan has high foot traffic, but I still feel like once you're comfortable, like with all of your employees and stuff, like it never feels super overwhelming. Like it takes a bit to get established like that, but once you do, it's just like, ah, okay, I can handle this much traffic. But I would love to see one that's like, still kind of maintains a little bit of chaos even later. The cafe does help with that. In fact, I should probably go ahead and see what it would take to get a cafe established. Do I want to do cafe chaos today? Nope. Not there. There. Ooh, Lordaby. Okay. Gimme, gimme, gimme. So now that I've been playing some more of these, like, simulator games, I'm getting all kinds of recommendations from Steam. Like, do you want to play this one? Do you want to play that? There's so many. It's ridiculous. Well, I'm going to give it a little bit. I might give it until the end of the current Star Path. Well, not the current Star Path. The next Star Path that starts this week. Well, next week. Does your week start on Sunday or Monday? I always think about it starting on Monday, but because most calendars have it from Sunday to Saturday, you know, sometimes it's hard to, like, decide. But next week, in just a few days, they will start a new Star Path. So I might wait till that Star Path is, for me, mostly done. Or maybe once I get through the new content, the stuff with the Lady and the Tramp. And then we might do another... Ooh! Sorry, just got another employee unlocked. Hell yeah! Alright, Michaela. But, I might wait till that's done, and then I might either do some demos or do one of... I have some games that I haven't done Tiny Bookshop yet, and I did pick that up. And then there's this one that's called... Oh, it's something botanist or something about horticulturalist or something like that, but it's kind of a Victorian looking... Oh, gosh, I wish I could remember what it is. Because there's two of them, and they're both got really great reviews, and they look very different than some of the games I've been playing lately. You can be a stalker. So now I feel like I should get some shelving, because it's going to be a bit before I can actually... get the storeroom unlocked. I feel like I should finish that thought. Do I want to be able to store everything? If I do, how many titles do I have? I have 39 titles, but that's 40 essentially. And each storeroom thing can do, big ones can do 8. So that's 5. Do I have room for 5 over here? Yikes, that's a lot. Okay. That is 3,000. Ooh, but look how close I am. Do I want to hold out and save up? How are you doing? You're doing okay. Well, I have a stalker. I have a cashier. We're not struggling too hard on keeping things in stock. If I could just see the shelf. Thank you. I'm glad you're shopping. Now move. Okay, okay. So maybe I will hold out and see how close I can get to getting that storeroom unlocked. Ugh. Don't mind me as I run into the edge of the door. Like the narrow edge. It's not even like... I did that once when I was still doing food service. I was carrying wine, and we had a double door that stayed open during service time. But the right side was for going out to the floor, and then the other side was for coming back into the bar area. And I turned my head to talk to somebody real quick and managed to smack my tray dead center on the rail between the two doors. It's like, how? How did I hit that so perfectly in the middle? Like, it's like 2 inches wide. It was crazy. Oh, okay. We'll do this. This is kind of where we were at the same time at the night before. But yeah, my manager was like, I don't know how you did that. That was crazy. Just the odds, you know? See, those are the moments that balance out when you do cool stuff. Like, I had like 2 full trays of something, and then so I was passing somebody who had like a full tray and then a handful of water pitchers, and we were about to run into each other, and he went up high with all of his stuff and I went down low because I'm short, so I have a tendency to tuck down, and we just kind of did this like weird like dance move around each other. Nothing dropped, everything was awesome. Like, I tucked my trays and went down, and he tucked his stuff and went up, and we just like turned and twisted. It was just crazy. So moments like that are the balance to running into a 2-inch wide door frame thing with wine on your tray. And that's food service. It's not all food services, but like sometimes like your instincts are just like second nature, and then other times it's like, how am I this oafish and able to do this job? Because it's just crazy. And it's all like physical instinct. It's, you know, it's not anything you could calculate and plan. Talking with your boy. Hopefully it's a good conversation. Okay, where are we at? Go ahead and do some... 10,000 is what I got to. I know you guys don't live, like, close. So I'm wondering if it's, like, you don't talk all the time either. Some parents and kids talk all the time. I remember years ago, my mom had a friend who's like, how do you not talk to your kid every single day? Like, I guess they would do that every single day. It's like, that's just not the people that we are. So sometimes I know, like, it's common for parents to talk to their kids a lot, but also sometimes it's not. So I don't know. Is it good? I'm assuming it's good. No? All right. Et voila. Voila. All right, so what are your skills? You are a level 2 and a level 6. Where is she? There she is. A level 3 and a level 4. I might leave you as a stalker for a little bit longer. Okay. Voila. Ooh, it's actually warm enough for me to take off my flannel. What the hell? What the hell? All right. Do we have time for one more day? Yes. I say yes, because if I say no, then I have to go do laundry. 16K! Ho, 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 ho. You know what this means. What do you mean I spent all my money? Shh. Oh, God, that was glaring. Do I want to paint it the same as in here? Well, I don't want to spend money on this stuff right now, and I don't want it to be this glaring. It's terrible. So let's go ahead and just put the same stuff down, and later we can make it look different. but we just spent all our money, so we want to use free stuff. Free stuff. Can I paint that? Because it's different out here. It's interesting. I don't know if I registered that fully. I like that it's bright in there, though. Okay. I do not have enough to buy $3,000 worth of storage. There we go. I was like, get there, woman. Any faster would be great. Well, great. We got at least 2 employees, and we got the storeroom unlocked after unlocking Paris. So we spent a butt ton of money, but that puts us in a really good position for next time. So yay. I'm still playing, but like, I know it sounded like I was kind of concluding things, but that's not what it was. It was more about like registering exactly what we wanted to get done today. I mean, I didn't have an exact plan because I really had no idea how much time I was going to get to play this today because I had no idea how much time was left in Winter Burrow, but I'm glad we got to give it at least half the stream, you know? Actually, a little bit more because I think I'm going to run a little bit later. But yeah. I wish I could remember what the name of those games were. Yeah, I'll look at it after. Ooh, I could have a pet. Should I go ahead and get a cat here? How much is it? It's $175 to adopt. And then depending on the accessories I get... Oh, this is nothing. This is so affordable. I want a cat bed, and then a litter box, and then does it help to have a scratching post and a cat tree, or is it kind of either or? They're like almost the same price too. I'll do a scratching post. Do I want the dual bowl? It's not really ideal in the real world, but, I mean, we're talking about footprint and computer cats, so... Ooh, who do I want here? Do I want orange babies here? Do I want more than one baby? I mean, I could do multiples. I wonder how many cats you could have maximum at the store when it's, like, completely maxed out. I think I'll do peanut. Ooh! Yeah. And I get the achievement. There we go. We even talked about that earlier. Hello? Hello? You come inside? Don't be scared, BB. F. Hello? Pet. Oh, I have to go get your stuff. Did I not order the stuff? Damn it. Bye. Gimme. All the things. Ah! Hey, note to self. Do not scare the crap out of yourself. Standing where they throw the boxes in Paris. Don't do that. I still would also like to see, as much as I don't want to have to manage the litter box, I would like to see them make it a negative effect somehow if it does get messy. Now, so far, it doesn't seem to matter, but I think that would be a nice touch to have to manage it, you know? Okay, so could I actually fit 5 storage shelves in here? I don't know if I could fit 5 in here yet. How much is it? Golly! So expensive. Okay, so... Oh no. I forgot I had that in there. Yikes. That's a lot of money. Okay, don't stand where they're going to chuck the boxes. Stand to the side. Fantastic. Now, don't throw them on walkers by. That's not how we say things. On pedestrians. There we go. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Okay. So now, I could fit all of them in here. Fantastic. Oh my god, I love a storeroom so much. Love it. It's amazing. I know I'm selling out of books, but I don't care. I'm just a happy person at the moment. Oh, that's right. I think I ended up putting a trash can in there, too. So we'll repeat that. Not that you know what I did in my other save, but I'm telling you, I did that thing. I put a trash can inside the storeroom in case it made more sense to have one in here. All right. So now... God. So much. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. Hello. Hello. All right, and that's the... Okay, how are we doing this? How are we doing this? How are we doing this, brain? How are we doing this, brain? Okay. I don't know if my brain's going to be happy about it, but we'll have to deal with it for now. Okay. You're going to get your steps in today, Michaela. All right, we're doing okay. It's that one? Is that right? I'm trying to maintain the same order that I have out here. Third. Top. Okay, good job. I was like, how is this working? Okay. Now we're gonna put this on the first section, bottom shelf. There we go. Third bottom. One, two, three, bottom. Oh, it's gonna be so off. Okay, it's fine. We're still getting started in this store. We're still getting started. We don't have to worry about the fact that it's weird. We just have to make it functional. And that'll be fine. Okay. Oh god, I'm looking at empty shelves behind me. Don't look at them. Don't. I'm not looking at them. And the cash register line is so full. This is here. Okay. Don't look at it. It's all bad. It's not all bad. We're still making money. Customers here are incredibly patient. Okay. And... oh, I see you dropped one on the floor like I needed you to. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Okay, girl. And then whatever the last one is. What is this? Basis. That is the top shelf of the second set. There we go. All right. So now we'll go out and order more stuff. Oh my gosh, there's so many empty shelves. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Today can suck a little bit as far as, like, we're not maximizing profit this way, but that's okay. I'm hoping that we can at least order enough to fill in everything in the back, in the storeroom. Oh, not enough money. Right. Oh, did she just blip through the wall? I mean, I kind of pinned her in, so I suppose that makes sense. Because I still haven't even ordered all of the books yet. I still have books there that I haven't put in the scanner. That was weird. The cat wandered over and I thought they were going to use the scratching post and then they did not. Don't know why. Okay. And now... I don't even know where I stopped. We're not going to pretend like I do. Tiny women. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Third down. 2, 4, 6. There we go. Is it there? Okay. 5, third. Oh, I don't have enough. It's fine. That box was empty. Oh, Lord. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fourth. 2, 4, 6, 7. Fourth. Okay. I don't know if my shorthand for my own brain is working for anybody else, but it's working for me, so I'll take it. Since I'm the one having to do this organization. Closed. Not that it helps. This giant line that's here, but that's okay. Items do not match. Oh. Autopilot. It's so funny, too. Like, I feel like it's the most obvious when you compare how people do math. But, like, everybody's internal shorthand is so different. Like, you can have similarities, like acronyms you make up little sayings for, or things like that. Just, what are those, mnemonics, where you can help yourself remember things? But it's just really funny, like, how do you do this math problem? And people will give you a variety of responses for, like, the shortcuts that they take and how they have memorized, or... you know, their patterns they recognize. And it's really fascinating to just be like, oh, we all get to the same conclusion for this math problem, but how we get there inside our own head is so different. And that's kind of the same thing with, like, how am I keeping track of where things go out here? 2, 3, 4, 5, third down. May or may not make sense to anybody else. But as long as functionally it does what I need it to do, that's fine. So if you are confused by what I am saying to myself, I apologize, but I have to keep myself straight. And it works, so we'll keep doing it. Without necessarily memorizing, because the thing about games like this is that you are in a constant state of 2, 4, 6, having to reconfigure. And so it's not always helpful to memorize the position of something because that position over time will change. So figuring out a different methodology to figure, like shorthand, figure it out and keep track. 2452. You know, might come across as very weird, but it's okay. It only has to make sense to you. At least in your own mind. Now, if you start training someone else, that's when you start discovering how weird your internal mechanisms are. Like, there are things that I have assumed other people just do, and then I discover they do not. And I'm just like, how do you function? But, you know, it's just the individual, right? 2, 4, 5. I say, how do you function in a sarcastic way, not in a, I really don't understand how someone functions, you know? Because that's not fair. That's, you know, their personal experience and their personal, I don't know, understanding and expression, I guess. I'm not really trying to poo-poo that just because it doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't diminish its viability. Anyway. Brain tangent. It's also called, I need to go fade my brain soon. Alright, can I get the rest of the books purchased? Taker is 2462. Okay. So 2462. Also, the further along you get in filling in your stockroom, the easier things get because there's less spaces. Unless they take the boxes off. And then you can put boxes in places they don't belong by accident. That's no fun. And then things start to get really screwy. Alright. Oh, I should probably pay people. Pay you all? Oh, I should have waited. Oh, now I don't know if I can order the rest of the books. No. Oh, God. It's 10. It's 20. I don't know if I can order all of that. You know what I could do? Can I get one of everything? Nope. Oh, you know what I can do? Okay, I'm gonna wait. Is there still stocking to be done? Excuse me. Presto changeo. Fantastic. Oh. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Wow, I didn't think there was still this much stocking to do. I'm going to end the day. I am going to purchase the rest of the books with the money that I make from the other 2 shops. And then I will save and quit for the day. Okay. Where are we at? Ooh, lordy be, woman, you gotta wrap this up. All right, come on, guys. What are we doing? I don't even know what still needs to be stocked. I don't even know if I want to get in the middle of all of that. Kind of don't, but what are you guys still stocking? Hello? What out here is low? Do we have any of the consume, think, whatever that one is called? Eat, pray, love. I don't. Oh, it goes here. I guess I didn't end up with extras. That's the only problem with like trying to order the bare minimum is that if books sell as you're stocking things, you may end up not with the extras that you needed. Like I probably ordered enough at the time to have one spare box to stick in the storeroom, but I sold enough copies that they ended up sticking on the shelf, which is fine. We'll get there. It's a process. Okay, is that it? You done? Okay, now what I'm gonna do... Oh, what the hell? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make them wait. I do like the fact that you can do that in this game. So so I can order books and kind of deal with it myself. I might not do that though, now that I'm thinking about it. We'll do it in the next day. Okay. Still negative 9,000 total profit, but we are still spending huge chunks of money to try and get everything up and running. And considering, what is this, the third day that I've been here, we're doing pretty good. And I have $6,000 to order books. So, fan-frickin-tastic is what I say to that. Alright. So let's order books. 1, 2, 3. Because I need 10, 15, that's 25. Yes. Okay, and then 1 here, 2 here. And this will be easier to do when there's no customers. Nope, I need 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. And that should get me everything in the storeroom. Having at least 1 spot. And then when I come in here to do my ordering, I can trust that I'm ordering everything out here. All right, so this one goes under Celsius. Something here is missing. What is that? Something famous. What's above famous? Exerciser. Was there anything else back here that did not have a spot yet? Oh, it was under. That's okay. Not over. Under. I'll need a box of Exerciser because I still have plenty of room. Fogborn. That's what's in there. There's still plenty of room for extra in here. I won't bother with filling this up necessarily. What is this? Under Tiny Women. Is that Tomio and Odette? I think that's what that is. Yep. Alright, y'all. Where are we at? And then what else do I need? I need a... This is not where things come from. See, I said I was going to wrap it, but then also there's stuff to get. There's stuff to do! Need to do it. Flat present. I don't know if I remembered the presents. Interesting. Cute. This is what I want. I also wouldn't mind trying to play with some of the, like, little displays that are different. Okay, that's second from the right. Second down. Okay. Yeah. Halfling. Okay. Okay, we're there. We're getting there. It is satisfying, though, taking the time to really set all of this up. And having... I didn't know the cat would go in there. What are you doing there? I mean, cats would, you know. He'd be like, I own this shop. This is my shop. We should have called it Peanut's Place. But taking the time to get this all set up makes things run so smooth once you can just get into a rhythm of, I just order what I need when I need it. Because with the scanner and everything, oh my god. So nice. Okay, so this is the bottom. And we're going to leave a gap at the top because there's a second shelf of the same title. This is the top, but we're going to put it here. And then this is the third. All right. Are you guys done? Holy crap. Kind of didn't think they would get done. Okay. I do like the fact that he just kind of walks through the door, though. What is this? It's outside. They didn't have to stock it, so the box is not inside. Good job. A weekly call. Okay. Well, hopefully it was a good call. Makes me wonder what kind of, like, how our kids are gonna, like, I don't know if you caught the fact that I said some parents communicate all, like, every day with their kids and then other ones don't. Makes me wonder what my kids will be like. But we have years before we figure that out, so. Do I want to stick that right there? Sure. We could do that. Although this year is the year we put the kid behind the wheel of a car if we want to. Well, he's like, when can I get my permit? Do I want to put 2 cash registers in here yet? Can I hire somebody? Open position, level 10. So 1 more in-game day and I should be able to do that. Okay. But that is a pretty satisfying start to the Paris shop. And now it's just a matter of making money, getting those expansions unlocked. I have this whole section over here. Can I already do comics? Oh, I could. We're not doing that today, though. Okay. Pay all. Just get it out of the way. Don't have to think about it now. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and save and exit because it is already late enough. I need to feed my brain. My brain is tired and hungry, so I need to feed it. But I'm really glad that we got as much done as we got done. We got to make a lot of money. We got to hire 2 employees. We got to open up the stock room. We have all the titles that we had unlocked when we got here opened. We got a cat already. We are just setting ourselves up for success. All right. I think that's everything, right? Man, my latency today was something else. So I apologize for the delay. If you were talking, and it looks okay right now. I also don't know how noticeable, I can't tell how noticeable it is from the outside. I know that when I experience it as a viewer, sometimes it's better or worse, and I don't think there's much control. I mean, like, there might be some things. That's actually the note I wrote to myself earlier was like check in to see if there's anything I can do to improve latency, but I think a lot of it depends on like the YouTube and Twitch servers and like traffic, and like I should have really good internet, but that doesn't mean like today is maybe getting high usage and it could impact me in that way. So I mean, I don't know if there is anything to be done about it beyond what I'm already doing, but I'm gonna look into it again because it's been a minute since I've looked into latency, and maybe there are things that I could do. I don't know, but yeah, finished Winter Burrow. Got a nice, good start on the Paris shop in Bookshop Simulator. Next Thursday is going to be 100% for sure Dreamlight Valley, since the new update is starting. And I might do this next Sunday, but I'm going to kind of like let it percolate until I put that post out tomorrow. But, you know, kind of excited to get Paris going. So, I don't know. Guess you'll find out tomorrow what I decided. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, thumbs up, all of those good things. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day, nighttime, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I will see you next time. Bye.